Hello, hello. I am your host, I'm always the one, Neko. Hopefully, having a wonderful day and night. Today is August 6th. When this gets posted, it'll probably be about 2 weeks from now, I think. Um, and I think on a Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm trying to find the specific stream to like announce when I plan on doing my uh birthday stream, which I'm I'm planning on doing a birthday stream for like if they give me the 26th through the 30th, I'm going to be streaming all all five. I was going to say four because I'm thinking 26 plus 4 is 30. All 5 days for at least probably about 5 hours each, and it's more than likely going to be Metal Gear Solid 3 if I can um if I know definitively how much money I have and blah blah blah, then I'll go from there. But yes, we are going to be playing that during my birthday month. Oh, that's something to talk about.
You know, I'm a little surprised to see a Hallowpire temple take such pride of place in Dinevron.
What do you mean?
I'd always envisioned the Enclave to be a little more progressive. At least compared to Renland, where I'm from. The Church of the Hallowed Pyre has a tight grip on the populace there, to say the least. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with religion, of course. I'm not going to proclaim myself an authority. It's simply that my personal experiences with that religion were quite negative, as was their view on magic in general.
I like these little conversations that you get with the other characters. Kind of cool. Sad that you gotta wait for them to talk to you.
Pass the time with a game of Panjal?
After last time? Absolutely not.
What a sore loser.
I have no idea what that game is, but I want to play it. Kind of sounds like a horse. You know, that sounds like a fusion between a horse and a bull. Did I get? I think it's fragile, fine, exquisite. If I'm not mistaken. So I'm still missing one for that. I think that's this one. But I'm gonna go for this because um clear weather. I don't feel like dealing with flash freeze. I'm gonna assume over here, because usually they're over here. Also, thank you for the bless you. What does my brother want now? That's smart. hear it, and I think it's over here. Where is it? Yeah. By the by, I am not sick. Got the sniffles. You dick. Not for me like that. But he's naked! Remains of the coral texture. Oh shit, I didn't even need that. Oh, that was one. Cause a goddamn wildfire having that following me. I still haven't seen the big bad of this area. Oh, there it is. I'm looking down like a dumbass. Ooh, Spitfire thread. Okay. Some of the burn.
I appreciate what you did.
I see you. Thought I saw it. So is this just always perpetually going to be on fire? You sack of shit. Surprise, motherfucker. Ow. Come on, land. Or get close. Come on. Got him. Yeah.
Could always use more frost magic.
Yes, I did mean Delta. I was referring to Delta, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Technically Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater. If people want to be like super technical. Heard none of the redeem. 1 second. And we are back. Please don't kill me. I could have got more materials. Warden's Roost. Where am I at? That was kind of weird. I know what you're talking about now. I did get mine fairly early. Ooh, Spitfire thread. Hell yeah. I need to start freezing those fuckers for the Spitfire threads. Showing that there's another one over here. Oh? Windskull bracers. Back in a bit. All right. If I'm not mistaken, we definitely got the one from here. Where am I? Oh yeah, motherfucker! And again. Gonna get all the treasure chests from here while I'm up here. I don't think there's any on this floor. I think it's on the floor above. Ow. Treasure chest. Let's see. Think I may have fucked up. How the fuck did I get it on this side too? Nope. Because I fucked up with the sword. And we're gonna climb to the very top. Think. No, I already got the stuff at the top. I don't know what we're doing. I'm back. Had to go get some coffee. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that does not instill fucking courage in me. Heaven? Oh. Or at the least biblical hell. Stoink. It's just flying around silent. We got frost mine. Okay, so kinetic powers. I'm still needing the I don't remember the name of it. Okay, so I'm still missing the ground one, the ice bird, and the flame tower. Ice bird, flame tower, ground lizard thing. Because I don't actually know what it's called. How much do I have? 317. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. 317. 371. Ooh. Is this clear? Bet. Alright, we're gonna go this way then. Also, how does the game look to y'all? Is it like too bright, too dark? I did tweak some of the settings for my visuals at least, so I don't know how it looks for y'all at least. What was I fighting here? I think we're fighting the lizard here. I don't see a lizard there, so I'm not gonna worry about a lizard. No, 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 no. Woohoo! Bitch! I'm going to assume the little shit lizard probably over here. Yes, I am right. The fucktwit of a lizard is here. Or the one that shot an arrow at me. Where your bitch ass at? Where your bitch ass at? And we extract!
A kinetic strand. Wonderful.
Getting a lot of those cloths, which I'm cool with. And the Iron Heart Crystal. Fuck yes. So we can extract everything from this. Technically speaking, we can extract everything from it without killing it. Till we extract its soul, then yeah. Stream looks good. Glad to hear it. Is there anything else that I usually need to get from here? Yes, there is one thing I'd like to get from here. That I'd like to get from here. And if I remember the map correctly... Oh! Think we got enough fire. Yeah, we're not gonna deal with that area. Not what I was looking for. What I was looking for, I think. is over here. Yes. Why did I turn it into a literal hellscape? I want the denser caliper. Let's see anymore. Well, if it's not dead, it's dead now. Why did I up? I don't see anything left from it, so it's gonna leave that as is.
I appreciate what you did.
Well, it definitely destroyed everything in the area. Well, technically speaking, we technically got what we wanted. I did technically get some of the stuff that I wanted. I got the last one for the throwy stuff. I swear, you give us good luck. Definitely gives us good luck. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need any of those. I'm gonna avoid that one. Upper Devon. Okay, I can live with clear. It said Riverside. There we go. Once I start getting hungry, then I'm gonna take a break for dinner. I'm not hungry. It says itchy back, itchy back. Okay. It says search for signs of survivors in the steppes and upper Denevron. Oh, I need to talk to Lynn. Well, shit. Need a living flame. One more harvest should be enough to master this power. I need to go back for that. So this is the only two that I'm missing. Bird and the flame. I need to go to the steps. Which is towards... this direction. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Oopsie. Coliseum. I can avoid whatever I'm supposed to fight here. I know there's like a big bad here, but I don't really feel like fighting it right now. I like fighting you, Glasstail. No, you do have stuff that I'd like, though. Your fur. Do need your fur. No? And there we go. I'm back from dinner. I don't know why the what's it called isn't working. I need to go to the steps. I need to find... Do I need to go to the spire? What'd you have for dinner, if you don't mind me asking?
Blurb has been banned. That works.
egg and bologna sandwich on whole grain oatmeal bread with oatmeal bread? I didn't know that was a thing. I kind of want to try it. Um, bit
Blurb has
pricey,
been
but good.
banned.
Damn. Shredded mild cheddar, cheese, Tabasco, and mustard. Oh, so the only reason why I'm still blocking Blurt is because until it can start working again like it's supposed to, I don't really want to have it in the channel just popping up like that. I think it's just down for me for right now until I get a chance to like actually go through and try to fix it. That's why I'm banning it for right now.
If the surge hadn't hit so hard, the steps would lead to the spire. Alas. Elected representatives would convene there, including the Eye, the Enclave's leader.
Imagine a time when Weavers had our own governing body.
Odd. That art's just standing there.
If we go to it.
No sign of damage, but there's something lodged in the back plate. It's a thingy.
So technical. I'll take a look later.
It's a thingy. What is the thingy? I don't know. It's a thingy. So helpful. going to head this way. Should... Ooh. Woo! No! Save me! Shit, not in combat. Ooh, you a feisty little fucker. Surprise, motherfucker! I think it's here. I think that's the next thing I need to do is down here and lower Denevron. I kind of want to have eggs and bologna now. Like sunny side up eggs and bologna.
As far as the eye can see.
Search for a supply drop near a loom gate in Broker's Arch. Broker's Arch. So I just need to go this direction. Easier said than done. Keep going this way. Okay, let's keep going up and keep going in that direction. Hopefully I can get multiple things at once, and then I can just do all of it at once. I really feel like fighting shit right now. Ooh, Ironheart crystals. That's always good. So far, I'm going in the right direction. don't know if I'm making that climb. I might make this climb now. Maybe there's like something over here that I can get. Like a ledge or something would be nice. Okay, so I can't go any higher than that. Oh, that's definitely not disconcerting. And there's a fucking dragon in the distance. And yeah, Broker's Arch. Such violence. Ow. How do I get down there? Ooh, trapper traps.
Our Delevron was hit hard by the surge too.
Perhaps even harder. It looks as though it's been ripped apart.
Keep going. I need to keep going this way. A near Broker's Arch? Okay. I know there's gonna be some bullshit ass fucking enemy down here.
Broker's Arch, the market loom gate.
Oh, there's a small panel here. Struck a vein, as my dad used to say.
Wait, I was half listening. Are you hurt?
Metaphor. Her dad was a miner. We've got a tally sheet of some sort. Series of numbers below. And a bunch of garbled text below that. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I may.
Weapons and supplies. And now we've got a new place to come from. Fuck yeah! Alright, is there anything else that I can do? Consult. Investigating an asylum. Collect asylum codex fragments in the bastion. I need to go to the bastion. Look. We gotta go here. Which is the earth one, which isn't too bad. I might have to pause for a second because I got pissed like a motherfucker. Yeah. I'm gonna take a pause for a moment to use the restroom. I will be right back. I missed the back. Let's see. Going to Bastion to collect asylum codex fragments in the Bastion. Let's go to the lookout and the garrison, because there's another weapon over there. Ow! Woo! Y'all are violent! Oh, there goes the earth one. What's for dinner? I'm fixing, tea. What is it? Forest. I'm fixing 4 cheese pierogies and barbecued chicken drumsticks, if I'm remembering correctly. So I have the chicken drumsticks in the whatchamacallit. Gladoosh to your shield, bitch. Look at this up. So I think I should still have some 4 cheese pierogies. Caramelized onion, garlic, and butter. These are pre-made, so it's nothing special, but it'll get the job done. Talking Hager shield. Livoosh, bitch. Oh shit, I knocked the shield all the way the fuck over there. Whee!
Must be the garrison. Enclave soldiers would have slept here during training.
Don't tell me I'm gonna have to whoop your ass too. Yes, I am. Ow! Thank you for the ride up. And oh, no. Come on, get to the other shoulder and Bladoosh. Hold that thought. Come down to the chest. Thank you kindly. You can always just caramelize some onions and garlic on the side in a pan and add them, but I think maybe you said you don't like them. I don't really like onions, period. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I despise onions. Ooh, what is this? Sovereign Entreaty. That was dumb, 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 that was dumb. Where is this combat at? Pathbreaker, half male. Okay. Silent. Well, the only thing with that is I don't really have the time to do like the extra cooking. Like if I had the time, oh hell yes, I would be doing a lot more cooking. The only problem is I don't really have a lot of time to do cooking. Collect asylum codex fragments in the bastion. Bastion. So I'm missing 3 from the bastion. Okay, I don't know why I'm losing frames. Oh. So there's another bunker, the garrison bunker. Do you like to make yourself eggs? Yes. What the fuck is going on with the game? And that's what I'm saying though, like if I had the time and I'll put it like this. If I didn't have to work, I would have more time to do cooking and stuff. I would probably be doing about 3 to 4 times as much cooking as I do now.
After seeing the spire, I can't help but wonder how effective the Enclave's governance was. Did their system work? Was it better than what we have across the Maida? Many questions present themselves.
So the types of eggs I like making are boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Well, not boiled eggs. I guess they're hard-boiled eggs, sunny side up, scrambled, and I don't know what it's called, but it's like the whites of the egg is cooked, but the inside is like still gooey. I don't know what that one's called, but I like making that one when I have the time. So yeah, those are the ones I like making.
Do any answers present themselves?
Well, we have the raw facts. If I recall correctly, their government was run by a council that varied in size through the years. At the top of the pecking order were the eye, the spindle, and the axle, all representatives voted in by the council members or various guilds. The documentation currently available to me is rather lacking in detail, though. The succession processes, for example, are unclear.
How does it compare to what you have at home?
Undoubtedly more functional, I'll give it that. The Udean Federation is, to put it plainly, a mess. To the point where our unofficial national dish is a specially prepared meringue that lasts approximately 10 seconds before collapsing.
You alright?
I know we're talking politics, but truth be told, all I can think about now is food.
Kaz might have gathered some herbs. You could try sweet talking her into mixing something up.
In that case, I think I'll go bother her for a late breakfast. You can't do archival work on an empty stomach after all.
Speaking of food, speaking of eggs, the game wants to talk about breakfast foods. Or talk about food, and specifically breakfast for them. For Lynn. We have exquisite. Now lift heavy objects with Weaver's grasp, including some carried on worn backfields, and throw lighter objects with more force. I still need Flame Arc and the Iceberg.
I have asked our third friend to join us since he demonstrated such insight with the loom gates.
It was just a lucky guess.
Nonsense. The loom gate works. Enough said.
Gents, the, thingy?
Dom said you found it attached to an ark. One that was shut down.
Mm-hmm. No sign of damage, but this part came off easily.
It's safe to assume it wasn't part of the original construction then. The arcs are famously durable.
Grimm, think back. How does it compare to the ark we found outside the Veil?
Exactly the same. Completely motionless. At least at first.
We should take another look at our newest friend then. Care to do the honors?
Same place? Same place. We have multiple devices. How worried are we?
Mild concern at the moment. Time will tell, though. Lady, gentlemen, I think we can confidently assert conspiracy.
2 devices does start a pattern.
And a pattern that must predate the Surge, since we found a device that was outside the Veil.
True. That gives us a what and a when, but leaves a whom, a how, and a why.
And how many arcs have been affected?
It does follow that if we found 2, there could be more.
I'll keep an eye out for tampered arcs.
Some may have restarted on their own, like the one we followed
I
through
appreciate what you did.
They're going to fight back, aren't they?
It does seem to be, Allah. Yes.
When I make eggs, I usually make scrambled. Same. It's easier, in my opinion. It's easier and more fun because I can change it to power I want. With cheese and maybe some salami. I had it with salami. I've done it with mini pepperonis though. I've done it with mini pepperonis, which I don't. I know it's not the same thing, but it is sort of kind of similar. Or I make a full-on omelet. I don't know if I know how to make a full-on omelet. I usually just make scrambled eggs and just call it a day. Some other good ingredients I like cheese are spinach. Fuck yes. Jelly. What kind? Like flavor-wise. Depending upon the omelet. When I go out for breakfast, I usually get an omelet or over easy. Or if I'm at a restaurant, I get cheese sausage and mushrooms.
Lane, could I have my ink pot back? You borrowed it quite a while ago.
Yes, of course. Just let me find it.
And lost it. Oh, we can definitely get rid of some of those. And for shits and giggles, let's do 400 even. Supply run.
A dead body and a hidden cache of materials. It sounds like the start of a Skull's tale.
All we need is a saber conveniently placed on the mantle and we're set.
More seriously, you said you had an idea about that sheet?
Remember that I used to work the trade lanes?
I do.
The dockers always wanted big loads for the cranes. But certain things, like, say, herbs, you'd only ship in small quantities. Over the years, the convoys developed a system where you'd have runners and haulers. Runners would make quick trips and bring small goods to a drop. Haulers would pack the cargo together and make longer hauls to the docks.
You think we're looking at a similar system, then?
Absolutely, I do. It's the sheet you found. That's a requisition for a runner if I've ever seen one. And note how it says Scout Group 23 here? That's a lot of groups.
Which means my mysterious observer is part of a large organization.
And an active one.
Kaz, I have to ask. How does it feel having this specific piece of information at hand right when we need it?
Why?
Because if we suddenly needed to know about Carlhaven ore export quotas, I would feel pretty special.
How is that a thing you know exactly?
Dad was a miner. A really good one.
Promise you won't tell the others?
I can manage that.
Then yes. Yes, it feels amazing.
I'm glad she feels amazing for having special info.
Do the items they're asking for seem important?
No, I don't think so. Lane thinks the garble at the bottom might be, but not the order itself. They're prioritizing fabricated items over raw goods.
What would that indicate?
At a guess, our Hearthsiders have lost, or were expecting to lose, production capacity and wanted backup parts.
How can you be sure the Enclave folks would use similar methods to yours?
It's centuries old, and you don't fix what wasn't broken, especially in a crisis. And from the state of the capital, they were definitely in crisis.
Same quote that my parents told me: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same thing.
When you say requisition...
Think of it like an order. Bread, cheese, carrots. But left at the drop for the runner to prioritize before the next gather. It takes forethought. There's necessary lag between the order going out and being filled. But any logistician worth their salt can see a few months ahead and plan accordingly.
What do we do with this information, then?
At the bottom of the sheet, there's that series of numbers and letters. Those would represent drop points. I did some digging with Lane, and they're referring to coordinates on a map of the Enclave that was made just before the surge. L7 is part of the capital, see? That's where you found this drop. So, I'm inferring that these other marked coordinates are just as likely to have drops.
I'll check them then.
If nothing else, we could find materials for our own stocks. But I'm hoping there's more.
Maybe where our Hearthsiders are hiding.
Also, Lane was looking over the orders and wanted to talk to you about the writing along the bottom.
More drops, and talk to Lane. Got it. Do you read a lot of Scald's Tales, Kaz?
I do, as a matter of fact. When I can find a transcription. But I'll read just about anything I can get my hands on.
Any favorite storytellers?
Eloisa Farthing. She's a local writer back home. Actually, a lot of her stories are set in Dunbrennig. That's what I like about them. No matter where I am in the world, I can curl up with passages describing our rainy summers or stormy winters. And it's like I'm home.
That's beautiful. Though the weather in Dunbrennig sounds terrible.
It is. What about you? Are you much of a reader?
Of course. Nothing better than curling up with a book by the fire.
Huh. Somehow I wouldn't have guessed.
I think it brings me back to my childhood, too. Not a lot happened in my hometown. So I spent a lot of my time reading or listening to stories from travelers and veterans.
Any favorite books?
Ooh, hard to choose. But maybe The Perennial Skirmish by L.M. Saunton. A fictionalized retelling of Carnhaven's fight for independence from the perspective of an Auburn teenager whose parents are lost in the war.
I haven't heard of it. I'll add it to my list. Sola, Lane, and I have something of an informal book club on the go. We can give you recommendations.
Good to know. I'm surprised Dom isn't involved in that too.
He was, but his invitation was rescinded. The three of us would like to maintain a soothing mood during our meetups. He got too excited and spilled red wine on the pages of our first read, so...
Ah. I see.
Ooh.
You wanted to talk about the supply orders?
Indeed. It's about the gibberish along the bottom. Notice how the writing is in a different hand.
Yes, I can see that.
We're looking at a cipher. Someone sharing encoded notes.
I like how they get the little sparkles around their face when they're excited about stuff.
Can you give me a quick rundown on encoding so I'm sure I'm following?
A favorite topic of mine? Cipher is a blanket term for securing text so that only an intended recipient can read it.
Makes sense.
They range from reasonably simple swaps of letters to complex changes that require devices or key sheets to solve. But, as notes quickly added to supply orders, the codes we are dealing with were simple by necessity.
What's your background with ciphers, Lane?
There's something of a hobby for me. Specifically, breaking them.
A fan of knowing secrets?
More a fan of information being shared freely. But also, yes, Eudean nobility relies on them heavily, and being privy to the dirty laundry of the nobles is advantageous.
Makes sense.
You're sure we're dealing with a code and not just doodles?
While possible, it's not likely that someone would scrawl nonsense on the bottom of official orders. Why do so? To practice calligraphy? To refine their writing? Perhaps. But this is decidedly not calligraphy. Ergo, cipher.
Can I ask the dumb question? What is the term ergo? Like, I've had so many things I've seen recently say the word ergo. I just haven't had time to look at the stupid word. Probably look it up when I go eat dinner.
Any initial guesses as to what the cipher says?
I'll run those if you come up.
Hard
Go
to say
for it.
exactly, but what we know is these orders were for Scout Group 23. So let's assume there is an organized group of Hearthsiders arranging these drops.
Mm-hmm.
At a guess, this was an unofficial channel of information passed to those in the field.
Makes sense.
Information that would be invaluable to us.
Agreed. Why encode text if it's not significant?
They have a point.
Sounds like we have a cipher to break. I'll keep hitting dead drops.
Any code is easier to break with more samples.
Makes sense.
You can work on it like any other research project.
We
How
rarely
are you
get to talk
feeling
to him.
about this whole Archon sabotage investigation, Sev?
I am unsettled. The thought of Arks being smuggled out of the Enclave makes me wonder. What else was happening just before the surge?
It's pretty clear they were up to some stuff wildly over their collective heads.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Sev. We're going to figure it out. Lane's going to write the book.
You're right. It's just the implications of an Ark being smuggled out. Was someone trying to reverse engineer how they were built? And if so, who?
And
The
why.
best way to put those worries to bed is to keep searching.
I don't get to talk to them much. Or him much. I don't know.
Sarah, Lane, what are you reading?
A book boundless. It's a pastoral, though a rare post-surge work that incorporates light references to magic.
Can I upgrade any of my armor? Or reforge it or whatever? Get the flame bow, kinetic bow, ensnaring shot. Ooh, what does that do? Before I make anything like that, I want armor. I want better armor. Bonus health. Bonus health, weight reduction, magic regeneration. Ooh. Arc of the Stricken Earth. Ooh. Yes.
Form and function.
Cold defense. Fuck. I need more of that. Stretch and hydrate. Will do. Also, I'm kind of slouching in the chair. Last tail front. I don't remember how we got that. Chill for the weave. Highland Ice Law. Of course, the Highland Ice. But of course. Ooh, we finally have some of this.
Form and function.
Now that we got more ice, let's get more heat resistance.
That's an intimidating silhouette.
This one's fire. Getting more fire resistance. More fire resistance. Fire. Fire. No. Let's get more fire resistance.
Not as protective, but great against the elements.
Do all the ice I can. Fire resistance. Alright. And hydrate. I like having the max magic. Alright, So our max ice is 133. to 162. I call bullshit that our frost resistance should be higher. But it's harder to get the frost equipment though. Can I upgrade anything? Ooh, I can. Nice.
Don't forget to block. A delicate tool for precision work. Wield it well.
Well, I upgraded my sword at least. Give him the good pets. Alright, Asylum Bastion. There's another thing where you can go underground. There's the ice claw, and there's the flame. Just assumed the tower, the flame thing would be walking around here. No? Thought for certain this would have been. Oh, bullshit! Is it over here? Hold on, what one was I facing? Shit, was I trying to fight the bird here? One second. I am as the back with the more gameplay. Did we... No, we were going after tower thing here. Okay, so they're not there. What else could they be? You know what, you little shits? I am going to fuck you up.
Aha. Another thingy.
Is there a way to listen to YouTube overhearing your games on Xbox? I have no clue. Unfortunately, that's something you would have to ask, like, Sinful or maybe no, CyberGal would know.
I appreciate what you did.
Okay, where is this person at?
Another tampered arc.
Bryn, Sev and I have been digging into the devices you recovered, and we've developed a working theory.
We'll test it against the ones you found in the field.
Trying to find. Alright, get some rest, get some sleep. I'm probably gonna be on for maybe another hour at best. I just want to get this one living flame. No, I think we're fighting the bird here. Where's this stupid bird at? I think we're fighting the bird here. 'Cause I don't see any giant people walking. One thing I can think of is a bird that's here. Nothing over here. Don't see any stupid ass birds. So it's not over here. What else this stupid ass bird could be? Haven't seen any birds. Haven't seen any walking towers, because that's the only two things that I can think of as to why I would be over here. Because there's no walking towers. There's no ice bird that I can find. will find this stupid bird. Because that's the only thing I can think of that would be over here. Is the stupid bird. I could have sworn I saw wings. Or a shadow of it. There you are, you little shithead. Ow. I wanted that ability. That fucking Iceman. Only need one more. Come on.
A frost dragon. Happy to weave that into your mantle.
Nice, 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 nice. Where are we at? I know exactly where we're at. Full health. 4 slots. Got the ice weave I wanted.
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Oh, I didn't know if I was high enough. Honestly, I didn't think I was this high up on the bridge area. Arc the Living Flame. Just want to do this last one. Get the flame, go back, apply the 2 weaves, and then hopefully, prayerfully, can't miss where the flame dude is. Y'all fight that. While I aim for this. No! You! Dick!
I appreciate what you did.
What's left? Got the chest, the back of the legs, the staff. Am I missing something? Arm. Yeah, we'll play with that. On. Get on the head. There we go.
A flame strike. Always do with a little heat.
Ooh, I didn't know that one. Now I know how to beat your bitch ass. Raw magic. Failed enchantment, shrouding in ice. Writhing against its surround. Ah, near Ponderville. So if we're here, if I go a little to the north, we can get that item while we're at it. Past the tree. We can drop that. It's showing that it's like right here. See, but the only thing I can think of would be down there. Because it's showing that it's right about here. We already got that. We got that. We're gonna go back to the way station. Think of another hydrate and stretch there. That's maxed out. Nice. And that one's maxed out. Do we get a second one, maybe? Or more health, more damage, just explodes. I wish we were able to get like 1, 2, then 3 of them. Not, oh, it's a little bit stronger, it has a bit more health. I'd rather have more on the field.
What have we found?
That I am a very great fool.
He is not a fool.
I am. Hours trying to unravel the complex enchantments in each of these devices, and Sev here, paragon of clarity, points out a single point of commonality so mundane I had ignored it.
I'm sorry to have to let you in on the secret, Dom, but it's time you learned the truth about the Cabal.
The what?
It's true. People like Sev and I are here on a secret mission to keep you, and specifically you, humble.
It won't work. Many have tried, but enchanting requires the ego to insist the universe bend to our will. What our keen-eyed friend spotted was a singular mark etched into each device.
A maker's sigil. We used them in Tarza to lay claim to a craft work. They're certified to each maker. And I've always heard we borrowed that practice from the Enclave.
Makes
Meaning
sense.
this mark could be registered in public records.
The spire is a logical next stop. Nothing comforts the rich and powerful like bureaucracy.
That's where I'll start looking then.
Oh, we already did the oh. Oh, so all of this is main story. Ciphered writing from this project. The runner cipher codes with flame. If I have enough samples, once I've secured samples, we'll see if their hunch is correct. So far, the cipher text has appeared at the bottom of the positions in the supply drops, so finding more seems best place to start. On to something besides Lane is rarely comfortable advancing theories. Sure. Where are these supply drops? Don't pet the air, pet him. Eventually, we're gonna have to be able to upgrade these. But where was the cipher? Where was the supply drops at? Supply drops in Hollow Pyre Rise and Upper Denron and the Bastion. So it's in the keep somewhere. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Rise and Upper Denron. We're gonna go to the Rise first. Shit, I'm not dealing with ice. I'll deal with heat. I don't like. You sack of shit. Yeah, there's a hammer in Hollow Pyre Rise. That works. I think I yeeted him off. Hmm. That had to hurt. Going. Something over here.
Should be a drop somewhere around here.
End of the lifeline, Grimm. I've got you.
Damn it.
Can't stretch the sky. I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
Okay. Pull me out, blah blah blah, and then let me get back on top. Ah. Nice. This is nice. Ooh. And we get a Hearthguard arc plate. Nice.
Let's see. Supplies. That's good. More orders. Huh.
What's that?
Drops will be assigned to specific teams and tracked individually to deal with recent concerns.
That's boss talk for we're watching you because someone had their hand in the cookie jar.
The keep in the bastion. There's one near the envoy landing. That looks painful.
chance that visiting dignitaries had to walk across the verdant gardens to meet their Enclave counterparts at the Spire. Upper Denevron was designed to impress.
I appreciate what you did.
Are you telling me I could have just gamed this way? Bitch. Getting ready for bed? No. Nice. Also think for the hydrating stretch. Alright, I got a lot of things done that I wanted to get done. I want to get to that warp gate because there's a hammer directly to the right of it. Ow! Who the fuck is launching fireballs? Oh, smart. No. Trying to fall. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. That works. This one is right there. That works. It's saying that it's here somewhere. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's higher. Or not. overnight. Just gonna wait till they pass out. That makes that easy. So this is a Prince of Persia game too. Really does everything. It does kind of feel like that too. Like I get what you're saying. It's Prince of Persia. Another ice area. I hate ice. You have a good night. Get some much needed rest. I'm not gonna be on for so much longer. I am literally gonna blitz through this till I can get to the keep, get the item I want, and then just keep it moving. Oh, there's one near the ark. Nope, not fighting y'all. Ooh, a frost two-hander. Well, she kind of does look like the character from Prince of Persia, to an extent. Nope, we're not fighting that dragon. I don't have enough excess inventory to get the materials from it. Ow!
Another notice. Drops must be completed and all runners to safety before the next predicted flood.
This confirms they have a way to predict the floods, and some way to stay safe.
Let's stay focused on our runners for now.
Hey, that's still
That's
good
all.
news.
3 supply drops. Not a lot of answers.
I believe I can help with that.
Some sort of access beneath the keep.
If that's the key, there's gotta be one in the garrison, correct? Ain't got time to deal with you.
End of the lifeline, Grimm.
No.
Can't stretch the scry any further.
Ah! Oh, aha. It's the garrison. Aha! I don't think I've been in this one yet. I thought it was in the garrison bunker. I thought for certain. Okay. It's in the garrison, but it doesn't take me to the garrison. It's called the garrison bunker. Recognizing the odds of discovery were low and having to pass messages out in the field, but for a reasonably simple rotational precision and repurpose communicate in a way that enclave leadership wouldn't find. While the notes use considerable shorthand, taken together, they make it clear that not all is well with the Strider. Suspicious were already fine, and supply acquisition seems to have become steadily more dangerous over time. Oh, goody.
Yes, and if the R is with the numbers of false increment that just indicates spaces. Ah!
Got it?
Yes. I'll translate all that we have and we can discuss it with Casmin.
Good. Let's hope the information is useful. But we'll have to be careful it's not a trap. Well, Codebreakers, how are we feeling?
Satisfied. We have enjoyed reasonable success.
That's Lane's way of saying they crushed it.
Notes being passed between a brother and sister, quite candid, and dissatisfied. In particular with their boss, who they refer to as the Grumple.
The Grumple?
A Renland myth, where ill-behaved children would be gathered up in a sack and tossed into the river to drown at the end of the year.
Fuck?
The Grumple, yes. Renland fables prominently feature drowning as a punishment for children. The myth has fallen out of favour in recent decades, though. Ren society is less forgiving of flights of fancy.
The Grumple. Really?
Really.
Moving swiftly on. What else did the drop say?
Remember that ominous note about tracking individually in specific teams?
From the context provided by our hauler, we now know a significant number of Hearthsiders survived the surge.
But only just surviving. They relied on the runner-hauler teams. But supplies consistently went missing. There is also a sense that the Enclave was getting increasingly dangerous for the scouts.
The floods, of course.
With supplies running thin, the supply teams were falling under suspicion of stealing.
This pair responded with the entirely reasonable, if exhausting, plan of overperforming.
I've done that job, Lane. Sometimes you just need to prove the ass in charge wrong.
Indeed. They collected a cache of rare items they were planning to turn in when they felt its size and value would erase any suspicion.
Do we know if they turned it in?
No, but we know what it was. Or is.
And that's where I come in.
And that is where we end this stream. God damn it. God, I had that one still. Oh well. Alright. Oh. Oh, that cracked back felt good. I actually had a good day. Nice, decent long stream. 6-hour stream. Granted, there was a break for me to eat dinner and take a shower. I think I took like at least a good 30 minutes to an hour break in there somewhere, so about 5 hours of being on, if you will. But yeah. Ooh. Just want to say, like I always do, but I do mean it though. Thank you all for stopping by. Love each and every one of you beautiful, beautiful souls out there. As always, no matter what anyone tells you, you are valid, you matter, and you are loved. I'll see you, beautiful souls, next time. Have a wonderful day, noon, or night. Get some rest. Don't forget to hydrate. Peace and aloha. Those were good meows. Those were good meows.